Series on Yahuah will meet you where you are. One of the most beautiful truths about Yahuah, the Most High, is that he does not wait for us to be perfect before reaching out. He meets us exactly where we are in life, whether we are lost, broken, deceived, or wandering. His love is so great that he extends his hand into the darkest places to call us back to him. The scriptures remind us that Yahushua came not to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance, Luke 5:32. This means no matter what stage of life you are in, whether walking in truth or stumbling in deception, Yahuah's Spirit can find you, wake you up, and guide you onto his righteous path. When you are lost in a false religion, many have been raised in traditions and doctrines of men, thinking they were serving the Most High, but unknowingly following lies. Yet Yahuah, in his mercy, calls his children out of confusion. Just like Abraham, who was raised in a land full of idolatry, Yahuah spoke to him and told him to leave his father's house and follow him, Genesis 12:1. Yahuah did not wait for Abraham to already know him. He revealed himself in the midst of a false religious culture and led him to truth. Today, Yahuah does the same. He opens the eyes of those caught in religion without relationship and calls them to worship him in spirit and in truth. John 4:24. When you are bound by idolatry, idolatry is not only bowing to statues. It can also be the love of money, fame, people, or even ourselves more than the Creator. Israel often fell into idolatry. Yet every time they cried out, Yahuah heard them and delivered them. Think of Gideon. When the angel of Yahuah appeared to him, Gideon was living in a nation steeped in idol worship. Yet Yahuah called him mighty man of valor, Judges 6:12, even before he rose into faith. Yahuah met him while surrounded by idols and chose him to tear them down. When you are stuck in sin separates us from Yahuah, but it does not stop him from reaching us. David sinned greatly, yet when he repented, Yahuah restored him and still called him a man after his own heart, Acts 13:22. Yahushua also showed us this mercy in action. He met the woman caught in adultery and forgave her, telling her to sin no more, John 8:11. He called Matthew the tax collector while Matthew was still sitting at the tax booth, Matthew 9:9. He delivered Mary Magdalene, who was tormented by 7 demons, and made her a witness of his resurrection, Mark 16:9. These testimonies show us that Yahuah does not wait until we are cleaned up to use us. He cleanses us himself. When you feel unworthy, sometimes it is not sin, but shame and feelings of unworthiness that hold us back. The prodigal son is the perfect example, Luke 15:11-32. Even while the son was still far away, the father ran to him, embraced him, and restored him. This is Yahuah's love toward his children. Even when you feel unworthy of forgiveness, he meets you with mercy and reminds you that you are his, Yahuah's promise. No matter where you are lost in falsehood, bowing to idols, trapped in sin, or crushed by shame, Yahuah promises, draw near to Yahuah, and he will draw near to you. James 4:8, he doesn't demand that you be perfect before you come. He meets you in your weakness, and through Yahushua, he gives you the strength to rise. Final word, Yahuah is not distant. He is present, personal, and loving. He meets us right where we are to bring us into who he has called us to be. Whether you are on your first step toward him or returning after stumbling, know this: his hand is already reaching for you. Remember to seek the Most High for provisions and guided answers only, not man. Check out my link tree for spiritual and spiritual realm books on Amazon. Click the like button. And please subscribe so I can continue bringing Yah's content to this channel in a descriptive way. Thanks for watching.